Where is transculturation most common? Have you ever wondered how different cultures blend together to create something entirely new? Transculturation is a fascinating process that illustrates this phenomenon, especially in Latin America. So, where is transculturation most common? The answer lies in the rich history of this vibrant region. Latin America stands out as the primary example of transculturation. This area has a unique blend of indigenous, African, and European cultures. The history of colonial conquest, slavery, and migration has led to a complex interaction among these groups. This interaction has transformed cultural expressions in ways that are truly remarkable. The term transculturation was first introduced by Cuban anthropologist Fernando Ortiz. He wanted to describe how cultures merge and create new forms instead of one culture simply replacing another. In Latin America, this process began with the arrival of European colonizers, mainly from Spain and Portugal, who interacted with indigenous peoples and African slaves. Each group influenced the others, resulting in a cultural mix that is neither purely indigenous, African, nor European. Let's look at some examples of transculturation in Latin America. Afro-Cuban cultural traditions are a prime example. They combine African religious practices, music, and dance with European and indigenous elements. You can see this blend in the rhythms and melodies that define Cuban music today. In Mexico, indigenous cultural practices have also been reshaped through interaction with European colonial culture. Traditional festivals and rituals often incorporate elements from both indigenous and European backgrounds, creating a unique cultural experience. Another fascinating example is the emergence of new musical genres like Cuban, son, and salsa. These genres reflected African rhythms combined with European instruments and melodies. They showcase how transculturation can lead to the birth of entirely new cultural expressions. The cultural identities of Latin American diaspora communities continue to evolve through ongoing cultural exchange and globalization. This means that transculturation is not just a historical process but an ongoing one, adapting to modern influences. This blending of cultures is not a straightforward process of domination or loss. Instead, it is a dynamic interaction where new cultural phenomena emerge. Despite the historical violence and oppression involved, transculturation in Latin America has produced rich and diverse cultural expressions that are central to the region's identity. In summary, transculturation is most common in Latin America. The historical convergence of indigenous, African, and European peoples has created new, hybrid cultures that continue to evolve today. This process highlights Latin America as a space of cultural negotiation and transformation.